So here is the next in the series of the Cricut mini albums, and this time I used the Cindy Loo cartridge. And if any of you have this cartridge, you know that it has a border feature, it has a lot of frames, 2 fonts, and the shadow feature. So this is the image that I used, is this frame, and I took my Gypsy and used a hide contour feature to make it more of a solid feature, and I also added or welded this frame inside the frame, or this image inside the frame. Now I had some technical difficulties with the camera that I usually do my videos with. It would not record the sound, so I had already recorded previously all of my prep work. My chipboard pieces were cut out, and it just didn't happen. So I had to resort back to my flip video camera, and so I'll have to show you from here what I did. So using my Gypsy, I took as I told you, this frame, and I used my hide contour feature to make it a solid piece for my inside pages. Turn that off. And also for my front and back cover, this is how I welded this shape inside the frame for the front and back cover. And as well, I used a lot of different images from the cartridge for the inside, and you'll see those images when I show you the mini. And then that's the front and back cover, and these are some more images that I used. So let's get to the mini. Turn those back on. This is the mini, and as you can see, this is the front cover, and the back cover is similar. And so here on the front, I made this spray, this flower spray, using a discarded tin foil pan. And so I cut my flower shapes out using one of my flower punches, and I adhered a little gold bead inside each flower petal, and it's attached to some jewelry wire. These are just some jewelry findings that I had in my stash, and I adhered in the center some of those flat gems, flat back gems that you can get a big package of. I think I got mine from Hobby Lobby. And I also used some of my Tim Holtz Dauber paint over the jewelry finding. And here is a rub-on butterfly, glittered butterfly. And I binded it just using some silver ribbon twine, and I'll probably change that binding. But here on the first page, this is 2 Prima flowers that I adhered together, and I took my Tim Holtz Distress marker and just made some little markings there. And this is just a little chipboard circle tied with some jute. On the first page, this image is from the cartridge, and so I placed the mat on the top there of this mat and just used one of my corner punches. I also used 2 Prima flowers. One has a brad in the center, and the other has one of those flat gems. And here's another rub-on butterfly. On this page, all of these images, of course, are from the cartridge, but this birdhouse is so cute. And so I used 2 different pattern papers there to layer that. This flower or leaf is from the cartridge, as well as this scallop circle, and so you could place a picture over there. Now on this page, this is from the cartridge, and I layered it using a different color pattern paper for the heart center, and I just took a small or a mini shipping tag and inked it, put some journaling lines on the back. And this is a tea bag holder, and I got that tutorial from YouTube, but I used it here just to hold some pictures, and so I just placed that there to show you that you could place a picture there as well as a picture here, and also you could do some journaling on these solid pieces. And then that's just held together with just a little piece of sticky ATG tape. And here is just a little flower embellishment. On this page, I took a doily and just folded it halfway up, did some distressing on it and some inking with one of my stamps, and it has just a little photo pocket, a little photo page rather, and this is a journal sticker. I adhered just a circular paper clip. This is one of the EK Success punches, and then on the back you could place a picture there, and so that just sticks down in here. And on this page, this image, you probably remember seeing it on the Gypsy, is from the cartridge, and I just took a shipping tag and inked it and stamped the sentiment on it. This is a Prima ribbon. And here on these two pages, I took the image, which looks like this, and I made it a solid piece by using the hide contour feature on my Gypsy. And I created two pockets for each page, and behind the pocket is a shipping tag, which I just drew some lines and adhered pattern paper to it. And this is the negative from this frame, and so I just use that as a mat. This is a Martha Stewart punch, flower punch, and then here's the flat gem again. And then I just put this piece of paper here to show that you can stick a picture behind there. And then here is a paper flower, and then on top is a Prima flower, and here's a that is an adhesive gem there. And here's the other pocket, and it also has a frame so you can place a picture behind there, and it has a shipping tag. And the papers that I use are just some random papers that I had in my paper stash, so I didn't use any particular paper line. And here's the frame that's from the cartridge, and it is an active frame, so you can place a picture behind there. And here is just some bling there. And on this page, this is from the cartridge as well as this leaf design. And I just made a little photo mat, and it has a sticker, a rub on, and I use that punch again, and then on the back also place for a picture. And here the cartridge also has a cute envelope, so I made two, a large one and a small one, but the envelope has a little note card that goes with it, so I made one for the small envelope, and it just tucks in there, so you could place a small picture there. And on the top is just a one of those flat gems, and here on another gem, and inside this is just a little photo card there. You can place pictures and then some more bling. And here I took two journaling stickers and backed them back to back to create these journaling or photo mat cards. I took some Prima flowers and also adhered them back to back and put some of the flat gems on top. So you can use those for photo mats or just for journaling. You could put a photo on the front and then do some journaling on the back. And then this page, I had some leftover pages that I cut that were extra. So I just folded this almost in half and created a pocket. And here's a photo mat. And I also made another frame, a small frame, so you can place a picture there. And then this is the back cover. I cut the word Serenity, which is from the cartridge, and just adhered it there on the edge. And then this is the back, and another jewelry finding, and I probably put a stamp there, created or designed by. And so again, this is the next in the series of the Cricut minis using your Cricut cartridges. And I thank everyone that showed an interest in me doing more of the videos showing how you can use your Cricut cartridges to create mini albums. And I thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next Cricut mini album.